Hi guys, and welcome to the latest video. This is going to be 7 sales in 7 minutes, 7 sales from the last 7 days, and at the end I will be eating a cookie just to top things off, you know, just to shake it up a little bit. Anyway, let's get going. The first item I'm going to share with you guys that I sold that I'm pretty proud of is this. This is a Stacko tape deck. It's a Stacko tape storage deck. It stores audio cassettes, so it's old school. It's very cheap and nasty. Normally I tell you guys to look for quality items, look for items that are made of good materials, etc. This was like cheap veneer, cheap build quality, really tacky, but it's very vintage. People like this stuff. For some reason I think people are buying audio cassettes again, because they want to be cool, and so they need somewhere to put the audio cassettes, which is in this dubiously named cassette 69 by Stacko. You can see at the bottom it says manufactured in London, England, Stacko tape. Now I was asking for £29.99. It's currently in the sale, even though I've got none left now. I've actually ended the listing, but I accepted an offer, you can see here, of £23 plus £6.99 shipping. So someone paid £30 in total for that particular item, which I think is a fantastic little flip. I paid £2 for it, and it came chock full of some Reader's Digest opera tapes, which I could have sold, but I ended up just binning because I just couldn't be bothered with them. So I ended up selling this for 23 plus £7 shipping. Very pleased with that sale. Moving on swiftly, I've had this VCR listed for an absolute age. It's a Sharp bog standard VCR. I paid £5 for it at the car boot a long time ago. Initially I had it up for higher prices, it just wasn't moving, and in the end I actually did get the £29 I believe for it, so I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I can't argue with that. I think so, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know it says 10% off there, but I've got a feature enabled on my listings which is out of stock, so I'm running a promotion, and it's running the promotion on this even though the listing has ended, because I only had one of these. So nice little sale, £5 to £30 plus shipping. Moving on, I'm still actually awaiting payment for this. I actually took an offer of £35. As you can see, this is the AeroGarden herb grower. I had to actually put it up for a much cheaper price than I was hoping for, of £50. The reason is the water pump is not working. Now, a water pump is actually a really easy fix. You can buy them, but currently they're only available from a couple of places, and it would have cost me about £15 to £20 for a replacement pump. So I thought, rather than bothering with that, I would just sell it. I only paid £5 for it. I got offered £35 plus the shipping, so I'm just awaiting that. I should be getting paid for this tomorrow. That's what the guy said anyway. Otherwise it's going back up for sale, but hopefully that's going to go through. How are we doing for time? We're doing pretty well, 3 minutes in so far. Now this is the weird thing about eBay. Sometimes you'll have items sat for absolutely ages, and then, like buses, you'll sell a couple at once. I've only had 2 VCRs in stock for a while, because simply the 2 I had just weren't moving. One of them was the Sharp, which I've had for absolutely ages. It was a £5 pickup. This was also a £5 pickup. This is from Sony. I should have done better with this. Looking back on it, my pictures were really dull. You can see it's silver on a white background, but I didn't adjust the contrast. It just looks horrible. It looks very dull, very depressing. Also, looking at the top of the VCR, you can see it's got some pretty grimy looking marks on it that you can't wash off. They're like scratches, marks. It's not in the best condition. So A, it's not in the best condition. B, the photos are very uninspiring, and photos are so powerful, as you guys I'm sure know. And I've had this thing listed for ages for £49.99 plus shipping. In the end, I accepted an offer of £30 for it plus the £8.99 shipping. Again, I was in it for £5, so from 5 to 30, it's pretty good, and I get rid of the item, so I can't complain too much with that. Moving on. This is a cool little sale. I actually got a radio ages ago, which I paid like £1 or £2 for. Turned out to be faulty, so I just listed the power supply. It's just a Roberts DAB radio power supply. It didn't actually hang around for too long. I did accept an offer of £10 for it, and it was just a little bit of money back for me, just to recoup like the lost potential of getting a DAB radio sale, I just split it and sold this. Actually, I know what happened to the radio. I burnt it up, I think I plugged it into a universal adapter just while I was testing it without looking at the voltage. I think I destroyed it. So yeah, I ended up just selling this. So that's what happened to that. And moving on to the second to last item, guys, this is another sale that I'm waiting payment for. So that's two sales I'm waiting payment for. This I picked up at the same place as the AeroGarden, same charity shop. Paid £5 for this as well. It's a Canon personal publishing system. Basically, it's like a fancy typewriter. I did test it out mechanically. It seems to be absolutely fine. Unfortunately, I didn't have any ink that was usable, so I couldn't print something out on it. I got an offer of 35, which I accepted. Again, from 5 to 35, I'll take that. And again, I'm waiting for payment. Now, moving on to the final item, and it looks like I am well within time for my 7 items in 7 minutes, which is pretty cool. Moving on to my final item, it is the World of Warcraft Cataclysm Collector's Edition PC, no activation keys. So what this basically is the Collector's Edition of World of Warcraft Cataclysm, and you get all these little extras with it, but obviously the main game is unusable because the code has been activated online, so you can't install the main game, and you just can't. You have to get a new code. However, you can see that the art book, the behind the scenes DVD, the playing cards, the soundtrack CD, they were all sealed, really good condition. The mouse mat's in really good condition as well. Some of you will remember I picked this up from a car boot sale just a couple weeks back. Beck and I went to car boot, and I ended up getting 2 of these collector's edition Warcrafts, not the same ones. One of them's Mists of Pandaria or Pandaria. This is Cataclysm. I actually paid £10 for it. I've just gone over 7 minutes, but it's barely. Paid £10 for this, and I accepted an offer of £47. And it's going to Germany for an additional £15 shipping, so I should probably make a little bit of money on the shipping as well. So I'm very pleased with those. Those were my 7 sales in 7 minutes over the last 7 days, so I'm very pleased with that. And I've also been out today, and I got myself, just have a look at this, guys, a macadamia nut and white chocolate chip cookie. So I'm just going to eat this. That's really nice. That's delicious.